All right, so a lot of times when you're camping, like I personally like to sleep in a vehicle, like the hammock, like the tent. One of the cool things with Hay Trip is that you can actually use your vehicle as the tent. So what we're doing right now, we're getting started on the assembly process of the Hay Trip tent. But let's take a look and see what's happening right now. So what we're doing is Sparky's getting the tent laid out, and there's 2 cross poles that he's running through right now. So we're going to get those poles ran through, and then we're going to get this tent spread apart, and then we're going to go from there. Are you excited about this?
Oh, I am really excited about this. So the 2 black ones are the ones that cross, and they actually arch up, and there's another small way that, and then the blue one is actually the one that goes on the outside.
Okay.
So they're marked really nice. So.
Oh, excellent. All right, so the 2 black poles are the ones that are going to erect the tent. We're going to get them folded in, and it may make a similar reference as looking like a standalone tent. So let's get that done, and then we'll go from there.
Sweet. Oh.
You got her?
Yep.
Okay.
So there's 2 different pouches on this. There's a lower one for the door, and then there's one higher that actually has a clip on it. So that's going to be the one that your pole is going to go into. And I really actually like these little pouches. I think that using that webbing that they have right there, this real durable, beefy webbing, is way better than using maybe a pouch made out of this ripstop. So it definitely carries out a little more durability. So, and this is the blue pole, Sparky,
This
right?
is the blue pole.
How do you know it's the blue pole?
On both ends, actually.
It's blue?
There's tape on it.
Oh, very nice.
Let you know it's blue.
I was being sarcastic. Brian Carlson did a video of the install of this tent, and I'll put the link to it at the bottom. But one of the tips he gave was when you run your cross pole here, before you go any further, take your grommet, the pole that goes in the grommet in the top and bottom, make sure to go ahead and put that up, because then it makes it a lot easier to reach, which I thought was a great tip. So good job, Brian. I'll make sure to link your video in the bottom if anyone's got a Tacoma and wants to know how to install this beast. So now he's got the last pole that he's running through.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. He's got the last pole for the door that comes down, and then that goes into the very last spot right there. Nice job.
Sweet, got it.
Okay.
He's on.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Is that the front rainfly, basically?
Yeah.
So then this has to scoot back, right?
Something that's pretty cool too is like they've built in a panel you can zip up there in front. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Or up the top to let ventilation out.
So he's going to have to use the rainfly to keep it from sliding in because his truck bed's so big. All right, on the side of the truck, your tent should look like this, kind of draped over the side, and that's going to keep the rain from going into the bed. With this Gen 1 Raptor, we got a little bit of a problem. Let's walk over to this other side. Because his body is so wide, it doesn't quite fit, which is a little weird because it looked like on the website that they were showing this tent on a Raptor F-150. So, but if you do have a Raptor version, it's going to be a little short. All right, so we see the tent, it's already strapped down the side. We're actually going to put a rainfly on this, and it comes with the tent. It is seam sealed. When I asked Hay Trip if I had to seam seal anything, they said absolutely not, it's already done. But we're gonna have a rainfly on top of this as well, so let's get that thrown on there and we'll see what happens. Okay, on all 4 corners, there's actually clips that mount the rainfly to the actual tent. So we're going to hook those up, then draw it in, and see if we can get this rainfly stretched out. You do really good work, man. I'm proud of you. And it looks like it actually even comes, the rainfly even comes with ventilation. Very, very cool. That will definitely cut down on condensation. So really you're looking at this at being the same as a, well, it really is just a double wall tent. Be excellent for winter camping as well too. So check out the stakes that they actually send with these. This is not a cheap stake. I mean, it's like an aluminum, but it doesn't bend at all. I mean, it's extremely strong. So I like the actual point on it that might help us get into this rock. So he's working on the guy outline right now. So here's the deal. Not only can you get this really cool tent with Hay Trip, but they've got a legit mattress that actually comes with a pump. And we'll actually get this pumped in. I think it in some actually patches, so that's a really good deal. So we're gonna get this thing inflated. Sparky might need a plug-in, I'm guessing, for that pump. Or is it battery operated? Or maybe both. Or cigarette lighter?
Cigarette lighter, yep.
I'm going to go get my Renergy battery, and then we're going to get this thing pumped up. So let's get this rolling.
I love my Indiana brother.
Just like that, you're sleeping on an incredibly thick and comfortable mattress inside a tent with a rainfly, completely weatherproof, can be vented. It's even got a gear loft. It looks like he'd be able to set up pockets on the side and zip out windows. Also, the rainfly on the outside, you can actually have a little bit of an awning on one side. And there's an awning on this side as well too, so that actually helps keep all your stuff that you keep on the outside of the vehicle completely dry. Well done, Hay Trip. All right, so that's the install for the Hay Trip tent. It's an incredible option for someone that may just wants to camp out with a pickup truck, and you have this truck bed that you can use as a completely comfortable space to sleep in. It's a quality option that does not sacrifice value. So great job, Hay Trip.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. The man. The man.